All right, well, I'm going to start with this list. This is what Edgar was testing a few days ago for his regional championship this weekend. It's kind of Dimir demons, except minus the demons. Just Dimir control was Deceit and Kavaero. So he cut Avarice, he cut the demons. He's still playing 4 Restless Reef? I guess you need double blue, double black. Yeah, it's pretty color intensive. Alright. Have you seen the version going back to Preachers? I saw Alicia going for the challenge results. Although we were playing good decks, why is Dimir on screen? What are the good decks? Yeah, I guess Restless Reef against the demon decks is nice, true. Feels like Passage over Basic Island is a little extreme, no? Maybe not 4, 8, 12, 17, 21-ish, 20, 21. No, I guess you kind of need it for Deceit on turn 2. That makes sense, actually. I guess I can play Watery Grave. Is there a melee page for the Arena Championship? Good question. I'm not sure where the results, how you report results for these Arena Championships. I'd guess probably. Alright. Not sure how effective Deceit's gonna be. Plus they get to Kavaero me was... But if I discard it to Winternight Stories, it's kind of the same story. How are you supposed to sequence? Could also just Winternight and discard a bunch of hexes and stuff. Maybe I'll do that. Even though Hex is decent against Reef. Let's discard Hex. Might need on-tap land every step of the way here. Let's discard a Sewers. Hello, James. Going well. Looks like we got ourselves a little mirror match. Assuming casting the Regent's not going to be super impactful in this matchup. Tried your blue-red Wan Shi Tong Price of Freedom deck. It was a blast to play. Well, I hope you ran into a lot of Alright, it's it's for a Regent, not Winternight Stories. Hope you ran into a lot of no basics decks. It was pretty good. The last time I played it, it was like really tough against Green Landfall. Like very close at least. I actually do not have the cover up stuff. Maybe just flashback Winternight. Maybe play one from hand. Which Sterling. Should have attacked this Reef because I topped. Yeah, I could use a cover up. It's discarding land too greedy. Perhaps. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, let's do that, I guess. Dirty Dangus, thanks for the 26 months. Welcome back. Could have maybe discarded Winternight Stories. This game's all weird. Not really sure what I'm doing is right, but it's they have Deceit, I have Riddler, and I have one card in hand. I'm gonna Saga Lantern. Resolve the cover up while we can. Then what do I want to get rid of? The Deceits. I have 2 Deceits left. 1 Kavaero. I'd have Outrageous Robbery main deck. That's a problem. It's probably a tough one to beat. Really? Injured or removal spell? Oh, I could have drawn in response. I messed up. I mean, even the one removal spell's not enough, right? I'll have to roll that plan anyways. Alright, Robbery, Demo Field, Duress, maybe Wan Shi Tong, maybe Archmage, Stroke, Negate. Let's see, the Hexes can go. Bitter Triumph can go. Wan Shi Tong maybe. Guardian probably not. The Riddler seem good. Harvester can go. I think I want all the cover-ups. Lanterns are kind of nice with Riddler. Need to keep some spot removal. I could do Betrayal. They're a bit of a non-bow is stealthy cover-up. And then a Wan Shi Tong. Might need to diversify my threats a tiny bit. Nah, 4 Restless Reef and 4 cover-up. Alright, this seems good. Hello, Quaero. Sure. Good if they have Deceit. Good with my Winternight Stories. Nice little combo. I'll say the combos seem the demon stuff seem pretty good against monitoring landfall if you can pull it off. So it'll be interesting if just a more fair approach is good enough here. Yeah, Delhi covering up Exile Fires be irrelevant. Yeah. It is. It's a little harder to pull off if your opponent is aware and they can maneuver by just always animating the fetch lands and never forest. And sometimes it just doesn't matter anymore. I think it was Restless Reef seems pretty bad here when I have cover up and Kavaero in hand. And make them use the lantern, I guess. I get a 4/4 in play to trade with Reef. It's not the greatest, but it is something. Alright, this is why we play 4 Riddlers. Melling is pretty sus too when I have Winternight Stories in my deck. I want to attack and mail myself, honestly. Huge success. Free lands. Free lands and a negate. Feels good, man. Yes, I'll top. They might attack anyways. If they were aware, they would choose to attack here. Did you not want to not bounce there? Alright, I just give them another Kavaero. Yeah, you might be right. It might have been better. Wait, I have a Deceit in my yard? That's the one to just kill? No, it's the one that's going to get exiled, right? It's a little tricky though. Who do I mail? It's gotta be me because of Winternight Stories. Rip. Not to get a Riddler. But I mean, if I mailed them, they could also have the same cards. I wish I could have just not mailed there. Kind of unlucky. No Winternight Stories mailed. No, I didn't flashback Winternight Stories there. What are you saving all that mana for? Ah, that makes sense. I guess given how the game's played out, I kind of wish I had Wan Shi Tong in my deck. Just because I managed to flood somehow with 4 Riddlers.
Ad successfully dodged XD Demon.
Hey, Dave. Been playing since Arena Beta and did not know you could look at your sideboard in games. Yeah. Click your deck. Not sure how long. If it was always an option or if it's something they added a few years ago. Auto tapped, didn't flood the Reef mana there. Hey, we got a Winternight Stories. Let's go. I can just sack Lantern. Looks like they just boarded out the demons. Is that my Riddler? It sure is. Okay. I have 10 cards, the Double Reef doesn't do it. Are they just dead? I have a Doomblade. You gotta love that tactics cards. Doomblade. Edge. Can't even cast Riddler. Alright, it's just straight up lethal. I have to chump anyways. Maybe just don't care about the Dark Banishings. Maybe 4 cover-ups too many. Surprised I have 4 cover-ups after sideboard. I don't know, it seems pretty strong to cover up Kavaero. I agree 4 was probably too many. Oh, they do have their own Riddlers. Hmm. Why discard Kavaero over Deceit? Well, if I take Deceit, I don't know, I got confused. Then I can take the Kavaero as my Kavaero. Clearly, I'm not very focused right now. Yeah, that was, I don't know, that was just bad. I got confused. I was thinking that if I took the Deceit, then they could resolve Kavaero, but that's just not true. You'll love to see it. What a completely garbage card. I will never miss a chance to be result oriented when someone breaks with tactics. Never, ever, ever. Ah, I messed up. Already won both Winternight and the graveyards. But I guess this is fine. I mean, attacking would be nice. Getting in damage in that matchup seems like it does matter. Discard a Winternight Stories, I guess. I could discard a removal spell. Do you think Cub's gonna crush it at the championship because there's so much landfall? I doubt it. There's still a lot of auto, right? That's most of the auto decks are good against Cub. I feel like the apps take deadly cover up now. It's not. Okay, so they have 2 deadly as well. They have that 1 robbery, 4 duress. I have to keep that in mind. If I can somehow. Oh yeah, they can. That's pretty good. They could tutor for hours here. Play it for 5. I have a couple of counters and Duress of my own. Oh my god, did I get auto tapped? Think I did, right? Probably only blue. Damn, I wanted to see their I wanted to see their avarice. But I'm not gonna risk it. I didn't know. I think that it taps the dual lands for the top color. Is my theory. Dude, I love it. That card's so bad. Edgar is so smart for cutting that card from his deck. But it needs the tutor mode. I think we need to update that command. Hmm. Let's make them sack a lantern. They break 3 times with discard spells this game. Oh, and that's all unlucky. I guess they're all pretty unlucky to be fair, but ooh, hello. Bonjour. I guess I'm just gonna warp it. I'm gonna duress because I have. Wait, what are they doing? Oh. Wait, does that make sense to duress? No, I still have 2 cards. I was gonna say I want to duress because then I can draw 2, discard 1, but that's just fake news. Could still duress. Or I could save the duress for Reef. Have you seen the turtle spoilers? Not really. We've talked about a few cards, but alright, that's quite grindy. Probably didn't sideboard quite right the second game. I think double sewers, you can keep that hand. Double sewers on the play. Mailing Marang with Kavaero in hand seems kind of cool. Even though the card drawing spell could be nice, obviously. Did they say why they did it that way? Just all the rares in the mythic firsts. This dragon should be a pretty good matchup. Remember dragon control interest, but there was a production error. Some people got turtle promos in Lorwyn. They accidentally put them in promo slots for the. Okay. Mistakes were made. I'm assuming casting Winternight's better than casting Riddler here. Alright, let's clear the board first, right? Marang could be useful. Harvester, probably not so much. Hello, Marco. How you doing? Take the Hellkite. Hellkite's kind of obnoxious. Welcome, everyone. Hope Marco had a good stream, fun stream. So they have a Get Lost for removal. This is 5 damage to creature without flying. Probably safe shoot for Nova Hellkite. I'm also gonna take a lot of damage. Oliver underscore D. Oliver, thank you so much for the 37 months. Welcome back. I'm gonna take some damage. I could fall behind. That's a treasure, so technically this is 2. So they have mana for War plus Get Lost. I mean, maybe I should just River Regent, honestly. Huh, I completely punted. I guess I didn't know they were hand yet, but Harvest of Misery would have been really good here. Alright, let's bounce. Don't really want to bounce. I guess I'll bounce Momo and the treasure. Alright, that lets them attack Sarkhan into or if they want to. I don't think I mind the trade too much though, do I? Another Hellkite. It's pretty cool. Why not? Keep the board clear. Alright. Good enough. Alright, just load up on removal. Stroke. Probably just Betrayal too. Lantern can go. Duress probably goes. You're gonna have like some of the legends in their sideboards. Wan Shi Tong's not a bad blocker either. I don't know if it's better than what I already have. I think I'm just gonna trim a Riddler. We can't deny that leaking all the rares mythic helped build up hype for a set people already were hating on. I mean, how do you know that? Is that statement based on anything? I mean, I didn't even. If you take my sample size of me, I don't even know what rares are. I'm just waiting. How do you know if it actually had a positive impact or not? I guess I'm gonna want to Deceit Kavaero probably. Deceit next turn and then Kavaero turn after, so maybe just keep the Riddler. Oh. Guess it doesn't matter. I mean, don't you want the like rares to be released closer to actual release so people like get excited about it right before it comes out? Or it just doesn't matter. I don't know. Oh, I might copy Hellcat again. No, I have to get rid of I don't know Hellkites. Just gonna get rid of Magmatic Hellkite, I guess. Yeah. I'm assuming your default when you're wizards is to not try to appear too incompetent and make big mistakes. Makes you look like a small indie company. Let's see if that multiversal passage costs me the game. 2 damage. Oh, I don't even have right eggs on my deceit. And to get a dragon. And they play Burst Lightning. Is there something better than Hellkite they can get? I'm assuming it's just Hellkite, right? Just put me down to 2. There's that 5 mana one too. That could deal damage. Yeah, I just put me down to 2 and then Burst Lightning's lethal. Damn, that's really good for them. That Riddler doesn't even save me anymore. Hmm. I can Betrayal Momo, this is an warp. Oh, I'm done. Could have drawn 2 cards. Oopsie. Yeah, that passage might cost me the game. Could have just hardcast Riddler here if I was at 2 more life. Inspiring Vantage, yeah. The Momo rebuy. So I can hardcast Deceit and hope they don't draw an on-tap land. I can bounce Momo, but then on-tap line is still lethal, right? Oh no, because I have Riddler to block. Dude, did he board out Burst Lightning? What the hell? Yeah, bounce Momo cast Riddler's pretty solid there. Maybe Show will do some practice matches. He's online and running landfall. Is he playing in a tournament soon? Did he qualify for the RC? Or the not the RC, the Arena Championship? Because he was in my chat the other day, I was surprised. Just playing an RCQ. Yeah, I mean, if Show wants to play a couple matches of Landfall, that'd be cool. Do I need 2 mana up against blue-black? They could be Dimir. Could be Dimir mid-range, even though basic Swamp's pretty unlikely. Oh? They are Dimir mid-range. Look at me. I'll test. I mean, if you want to play me, it was kind of trying to get to Mythic too, though. I don't mind getting to Mythic. Alright. I'll let them have a Kaido here. Just guess Winternight Stories. Do I need all these lands? 7 lands? I might. I'd also want to just discard a card to Bitter Triumph. But I do have Riddler in my deck. Maybe I'm just supposed to discard 2 lands there. That's probably a mistake. $300 matches with landfall, 70% win rates. Pretty good. What do we do here? Do we flashback Winternight? Do we keep mana for 4 free? Kind of cover up that 4 free if I can. But they're really not doing much. It's totally fine by me. Alright, I'll just say go. Tough-ish spots. If you go for the cover-up plan and they just have you go for cover-up and they have like a mana leak, it's bad. Obviously, giving them an enchantment is scary too, but I can just get rid of it with Deceit if I really want to. Enjoy Ted. I think everyone's so friendly in chat, I missed it. Be careful of the seating curse so they can flash. Oh, right. Good call. Does that mean they have Manlake in hand? Probably. No. This is better to have another curiosity. I'm just gonna get rid of the bat. Could get a bat for lifelink. The life's not gonna save me if they start drawing cards though. What else am I gonna do though? Let's me play my Winternight Stories. Alright, Deceit. Did I do it to myself again? No, I actually tapped for black. This is up to. Alright, it's Riddler time. I don't think Duress is doing that much for me at this point. Hey, Scooter. Yeah, Jaco pointed out that they can just flash in the curiosity between the bounce and the discard. Thought I had muted. My bad. Still a little cough. Probably wasn't very, I mean, doesn't really matter at this point. Maybe find another hex is nice. Like run it versus some opponents in tabletop. I would have to be desperate. I would have to think it's my best chance of winning the game. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it depends, right? Is the answer, but I tend to give my opponent credit. Plus, like, seems like it would almost imply you trying to trick them and kind of maliciously shortcut your triggers and not announce your triggers clearly separately and stuff. Sounds like very sketch. Maybe not, I don't know. Seems a little sketch. Because just the fact that you announcing your triggers clearly might like make them realize they have time to recast it. All right. Let's see. Lantern can go. Cover-ups can be very hit or miss. I want Guardian. I want a Wan Shi. I probably want all the Duress because Kaido's scary and the counters are gonna be annoying. I know Reed's. I mean, it was different when we were playing Blue-Black Control, and he said he was going to bring in Strategic Betrayal against Dimir because he wanted every cheap removal. I thought Betrayal was a bridge too far. It does get the curiosity if it's their only creature. I think an extra land might be nice. Let's see, what is no good? I just don't like relying on cover up in that matchup. Implying your opponent can't do something is bordering on cheating when you know they can. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, because you're supposed to play clearly and communicate clearly, right? So you should go like bounce trigger, bounce your curiosity, and then announce, the discard trigger. And then even if they didn't know, they might be like, "Oh, can I respond by casting my curiosity?" Since is it like two different triggers, and you can't just lie to them, or I don't know, you could pretend ignorance, I guess. But yeah, I agree. I mean, the Winternight Stories were good for me. I'm just not gonna do the betrayals, I guess. You do have like 4 hex, right? Or 4 hex, a lot of Doomblades and the Harvesters. I'll look at the 27 lands I brought in, letting me keep, or maybe tricking me into keeping. Yo, Ted. 62. Appreciate it. Shoot the sheriff. Shoot the sheriff top. Alright, so Duress is bad if somehow they have dubs. Kaido. What else is it bad against? Seems unlikely to have dubs, Kaido, and third land. But not killing their creature is bad because now they get to play another creature and then play Curiosity. I was actually thinking about that scenario. Not great. There's definitely upside to just going after their creatures. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. Demolition Field sketch. I mean, it's a sideboard land. It's land number 27. It's literally my only colorless land in the entire deck. Oh, they do have a Reef. A Guardian. Can they shoot a Guardian Fairy Wizard? They can. Okay, man, demo film. I'm just gonna kill it now. And if their next turn is like lane attack with Reef, draw a card, I can live with that. Alright, I can Kavaero a bat. What a Siren is a pirate. I can also field over in plus Duress. Maybe that's a bit better. Spell Snare, shoot Kaido. I'm just gonna do it now because they play Tidebinder. And it could be awkward for me. What's my record? I mean, I only played 2 matches or 3, but undefeated so far. All right. So I guess I go Kavaero Siren here. Is there a timing for them to shoot it? I don't even know. Either way, I mean, I want the map. Okay, no, there's no timing. Yeah, if you use the deck command when I'm playing on Arena, it's pretty nice. It usually like gives you the untap links, untap.gg link, and then you can just see my win rate with current deck. Pretty cool. X. I really want to land. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to keep Hex here. I don't care about their cheap creatures that much anymore, was what I have. Obviously blocking here. So if I Deceit, I can get the Curiosity. It's kind of tempting now. Feels pretty safe. Spell Snare spell versus my Reef plus Guardian. It's kind of annoying. Could set them up. I'm at 8-2. I'm pretty low. Damn, that Hex I mail would have been quite good. Oh, I could have mailed it. Duh. I made some silly mistakes today. I'm at 6, they're at 18. I made some really silly mistakes. Probably gonna lose now. Yeah. Riddler would be nice. Name a more iconic duo. Riddler being a good top deck. Hello. Bonjour. Almost missed it. Almost forgot, almost scooped. I was like, oh, I'm tapped out. That'd be funny if that Harvester just baited me into a loss. It'd be funny if I draw a 2-mana removal spell. No, I did roll on tap island anyways. Wait, what are they doing? That's surely a decent draw. Ooh, Curiosity. Curiosity is nice. Curiosity. I'm at 4. 6. Still have mana to activate Reef, so I don't die to removal. Harvester? Nah, Curiosity is better, right? Plus it comes, if it dies, it comes back as a Kavaero, right? Just as a 4/4. It actually got punished for, just kidding. Shoot the nothing. Jammed gun. I got warmth. Get warmth. I guess I still get to exile something? Is that how it works? It's not gonna do anything, right? Oh, it's the other staff that says when it's cast. Like Harbinger and stuff, I'm dumb. Right. Like so. Flood Pit. Or yeah, probably just Harvester this time. Oh, right, it stays as an enchantment. Okay. So I guess Harvester was still good, right? Just kill their stupid. That's a nice combo. And we know their hands. Yeah, I guess Winternight Stories. The combo. Put a counter on the Guardian. I was gonna say do nothing hand, but deceiving people is not nothing. Uh-oh, concealed courtyard. Someone's trying. Little Ketramose deck. The Ketramose. Creature Acolyte get lost. People are just off it today. Jeez. Alright. It's just white black good stuff. They might have Annex, right? Annex likes pretty scary cards. Maybe I'll do Negate Duress. Maybe trim some of the cover-ups. It's dumb to board that cover up against someone who's just played creatures. Duress when you see Riddler in your opponent's hand. Feels bad, man. Duress when you take a flashback spell. Oh, tactics. Wow. Well, you come break every time. Okay, chat. Are they gonna scoop or not? One if you think they're gonna scoop. Two if you think they're not gonna scoop. One for scoops, two for not scoops. It's pretty split. And they had the annex too on curve. Let's see. They might scoop. They might have taken a draw step. Okay, I guess I got my Winternight Stories. A little something. Might have been better to keep Galos man up here. Alright, looks like they did not scoop. Torpor Orb. I mean, I just lose if they draw Annex. Or Ketramos, maybe. Four mana. Alright, I guess I should have Annul in my deck. Alright, it doesn't draw cards. XDD. I'm just protecting it from a discard spell, okay? Just next level plays. Broken. I just drew a lands? I'm not sure I've ever seen 4 Riddler in Warp. Yeah, it was a pretty good orb. Finally. Alright, so what does that card do? Whenever one or more creatures you control deals damage to a player, being of your end step, if probably just play Riddler, right? Oh, I saw. Who was playing that card? Was it Ash? She had that in like her mono black deck. Do I care about that Harvester? Hey, show. Heard you were you're on the grind. Hard testing for an RCQ apparently. I'm playing my teammate's deck that she's considering for the